welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving. I am filming this on Thanksgiving, so this is my Thanksgiving. Get ready with me. And no, it's really loud in the background. I have all my family already over, so I wanted to just quickly get this filmed before we started eating. I hear my mom cutting the turkey already, so I know I gotta get this going. But if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look with a dupe of the Honey palette from Urban Decay, go ahead and let's keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so and to start, I'm gonna use the ColourPop brow pencil in brunette just to go ahead and start defining my brow shape. Next, like I always do in all my brow routines, I take the Benefit KaBrow in 3.5 and just go ahead and fill them in. And then to set my brows, I'm taking the chocolate dip brow from Anastasia to just go over them and set them. To carve out my brows, I am going to take the Kylie Cosmetics concealer in the shade Bone and go ahead and carve my brows out. As most of y'all know if you've been watching my tutorials, I will take this soft ochre paint pot to prime my eyelids. And to set my lids from the ColourPop Night Owl palette, I'm taking the shade Little Birdie and gonna just set my eyelids with that shade. With a big fluffy brush, I am taking Rule the Roast from that same palette as my transition shade. Now for my outer corner, I'm going to take Sea Stars and go ahead and start buffing that in my outer corner and bringing it about halfway in through my crease. I felt like I lost a little bit of that transition shade, so I'm going back in again with that and just gonna buff out that Sea Star shade. I really wanted to use all the shades in this palette, so I'm gonna take Bel Air and go ahead and buff that on my inner crease just to make sure it blends all the way through. I also took 2 birdies for my lid shade. It's that perfect kind of rusty gold color that you're wanting for the fall time. Just to make sure that gold shade blends into the sea stars, I'm going to take the darkest shade in the palette, Tweet Tweet, and just buff that in between the two so that way that line is invisible. And then for liner today, I'm just going to take Urban Decay's Whiskey and just draw a thin line across my lash line. Before I finish the eyes, I want to go ahead and start on my face. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and just put that on my skin as my primer. As y'all know, I love the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. My shade is in 30 CG, so I'm going to go ahead and just pounce that all over my skin with a beauty blender. Yes, guys, I know it does not match my face, but it matches my self-tan. So yes, I know I look yellow until it's all the way blended in, but y'all will see in a minute, it all comes together. So my base concealer is going to be the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer in Bone, the same one that I used to carve out my brows with. And then I'm going to go over it with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade 20 Neutral Neutral. So recently I've discovered this Ciaté translucent powder and I love it. I'm going to go ahead and use that to set underneath my eyes and the middle of my face. So the T-zone area, wherever I get super oily, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and rip my waterline with that Whiskey shade, just so it starts to bring up that darkness underneath my eyes. And I wanted my look to be super smoky today, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Rule the Roost shade, the one that I used as my transition shade, and start blending out that liner. Highlight my eyes, I'm going to take the Morphe's Extra Highlighter and pop that on my inner corners and my brow bone. For an oldie but a goodie, I love this bronzer. This is the Physician Formula's Butter Bronzer in just the bronze shade. It was their first one that came out. I've had this forever and the pan has lasted me ages now. wanted to keep my blush super subtle today, so I'm going to take the Gold Rush blush from Benefit. Dang, that was a tongue twister. Say that 3 times. Again, with the extra highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and highlight all the key points on my face. That glow, though, is so pretty from this highlighter. I cannot believe it's so inexpensive. I'm not too sure if they still have it in stores, but when I had bought it, I bought it from the Morphe website. I guess sticking to Morphe, I'm going to take the Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray and go ahead and set my skin. That way the powders melt to the foundation. I know, major lighting change. This was literally like 45 minutes later, but it was pouring rain. So I'm taking the Boldly Bare lip liner from MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and line and then fill in the lips with that liner. And for a middle pop on the lips, I'm going to take the KKW lip liner in 0.5 and just pop that on the center of my lips. For lipstick, I'm going to take MAC's Velvet Teddy. This is my favorite fall lipstick, as most of you guys know. For watching, if you are interested in how I got my hair curled like this, go ahead and leave me a like down below. If I get to enough likes, I'll go ahead and film it for you guys. Also, don't forget to comment if you guys want anything more from this palette. Also, if you are interested in watching any more tutorials from me, go ahead and subscribe. And to watch future ones with me, hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I upload. So again, thank you guys so much. I'm very thankful for you guys this year. So thank you for go ahead and watching all of my videos. All right, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna get going and go stuff my face. Bye guys.